In old age, your time becomes sacred. Every morning you wake up is a gift, every quiet afternoon is a treasure, and every moment of emotional clarity is worth more than gold. You no longer have the energy or the need to entertain people who drain your spirit. You've already spent decades putting others first, sacrificing your needs, biting your tongue to keep the peace, tolerating toxic behavior because they're family, or they mean well. But now, in this final and most delicate phase of life, protecting your peace is not optional, it is essential to your survival. And that means learning to let go of people who don't bring peace into your life, no matter who they are. The first kind of person you must avoid is the chronic complainer. This is someone who always finds a reason to be unhappy, who brings their problems to your doorstep but never carries yours, who makes every conversation heavy with bitterness and negativity. At 60, 70, 80 you do not need to absorb that energy anymore. Misery loves company, but you don't have to attend the party. You've earned the right to sit in the sunshine of your own stillness. You are allowed to say, "I love you, but I can't carry your darkness anymore." The second person to avoid is the manipulator. They can be a son, a daughter, a sibling, or a so-called friend. They smile when they need something and vanish when you're in pain. They call you selfish when you say no, and noble when you give in. But here's the truth, love that only works when your giving is not love, it's control. You must recognize the difference between guilt and care. If someone only shows up with their hand out, not their heart open, you owe them nothing. You are not a retirement plan. You are not a human ATM. You are not required to bleed just because they share your blood. The third person is the drama magnet. They never matured emotionally, even if they're 50 or 60 themselves. They gossip, they exaggerate, they twist stories, they create conflict between family members and then act like the victim. They thrive in chaos and try to pull you into it. But at your age, peace is your birthright. You do not need to waste precious hours listening to lies, choosing sides, or trying to fix broken relationships you didn't even break. Your peace is not a battleground. Step away from the noise. Silence is not weakness, it's wisdom. The fourth person is the one who constantly disrespects your boundaries. They treat your home like theirs, your time like it's disposable, your choices like they're mistakes. They believe that because you're older, you no longer know what's best for yourself. They talk over you, make decisions for you, and try to manage your life under the illusion of helping. But help that ignores your voice is not help, it's control. You are not fragile. You are not confused. You are not someone to be managed, you are someone to be respected. Set firm boundaries. And if someone can't accept them, show them the door. And then there's the fifth, the one who simply doesn't care. This may be the most painful of all. The child who never visits. The grandchild who never calls. The sibling who doesn't even check if you're alive. They don't abuse you, they don't hurt you, they just don't see you. And that silence cuts deeper than any insult. You sit by the phone, checking for messages that never come. You watch holidays pass without a knock on the door. And still, you love them. But love without effort is not love, it's habit. Stop chasing those who forget you exist. It doesn't mean you hate them. It means you finally remembered to love yourself more. You see, old age is not just about surviving, it's about healing. It's about letting go of the weight you carried for too long. It's about choosing people who choose you back, even if they aren't family. It's about filling your final chapters with peace, not pain. With connection, not obligation. With truth, not tolerance. You are not heartless for protecting your soul. You are not wrong for saying, enough. You are not cold for refusing to keep bleeding for people who never noticed your wounds. You are simply tired. Tired of being taken for granted. Tired of pretending you're okay. Tired of being the only one who cares. So choose peace even if it means fewer people around you. Choose dignity even if it means being alone at the dinner table. Choose healing even if it means breaking old patterns. Because you didn't live 60, 70, 80 years just to end up broken by the same people again and again. You lived to finally be free. Free from manipulation. Free from guilt. Free from invisible chains disguised as family ties. At this stage of life, you don't need more people, you need the right people. Those who sit with you in silence and still make you feel seen. Those who ask how you are and wait to hear the answer. Those who don't want anything from you except your well-being. Let go of the rest. Not out of anger, but out of love for yourself, and for the peace you've waited a lifetime to deserve.